Hey guys, what's up? Aubrey Paredes here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm just going to be answering a couple of industrial engineering frequently asked questions. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and stay tuned.
So back to what I was saying. Could be us. Could be us.
Alright, so welcome back guys. A lot of you guys have been leaving me DMs at my Instagram. If you don't already follow me, go ahead and follow me at Aubrey P Videos. That Instagram I made specifically for everything industrial engineering. I put out a lot of resume tips. I put a lot of advice too when you're in college, and also I put a lot of college to career stuff. So when you're transitioning from college into your actual career, a lot of you guys have also been leaving me comments under these YouTube videos and they're great. So I'm gonna be making a part 1, part 2, and probably a part 3 on some frequently asked questions in industrial engineering. So if you guys have any questions you want the answer to, please feel free to comment down below, or again, just DM me on my Instagram, Aubrey P Videos. Anyways, let's just get right into this video. So should I still pursue industrial engineering if I am not good at math or science? Yes, 1000% yes. From my experience, I really feel like you don't have to be naturally like really good at math or science. There's definitely a lot of people who just naturally have like a knack for those subjects. But if you don't, I don't think it's the end all be all. I think that a lot of the skill sets we learn in math or science are acquired, which means, if you practice a lot and if you put forth that effort, I think you would definitely be successful. So you might have to study a little bit more than those people who are really good at it, or you might have to practice more, but I think it's definitely doable, and I don't think it's a deal breaker. I think after some time it definitely comes easier to you. How do you know if industrial engineering is right for you? So I guess like for me, I knew it was right for me because I like diversity and I like versatility. And industrial engineering, it's statistics in engineering or business in engineering. So it just gives you so many different options. It opens up the doorway to so many different paths. So that's what I mostly liked about it. I like having diversified knowledge, and industrial engineering gives you that. In school, we took like mechanical engineering classes, we took EE classes, we took coding classes. So as industrial engineering, you're basically exposed to all the different engineering fields, and you're just exposed to so many different concepts and knowledge. And I love that. I like having diversity. What classes or programs should I take before majoring in industrial engineering? So I guess this is more for, if you're in high school. I definitely recommend taking AP classes and dual credit classes. These classes will give you college credit. If you can, I advise taking dual credit over AP, just because dual credit, you get the college credit regardless. You just get whatever the grade was in your class. You don't have to take an exam like you do with AP. So like if you take an AP class and you have an A in the class, but you get a 3 on the AP exam, but your college only takes a 4 and above to give you credit, then you won't get college credit. But with dual credit, if you get an A in the class, you will get an A for that college class. If you get a B in the class, you will get a B for that college class. So definitely ask around your high school to see if they do offer dual credit classes. I took both and I definitely prefer the dual credit. But some classes to take, definitely take some sort of trig or pre-cal class. That will help so much, just being introduced into those concepts. You don't have to be like a subject matter expert in high school, but definitely just knowing what to expect and just being prepared in those concepts will help. Also, definitely try to take some dual credit or AP physics or chemistry. It's just such a different dynamic from the original class and the more advanced class. And the more advanced class definitely reflects more of that of a college setting. So if you can take like honors classes, AP, dual credit, go for that because they more so mirror actual college classes. But I definitely say go advanced. Take advanced classes so you can already start to get into that mindset and that rigor that these classes do require. How do I get ahead in industrial engineering? So one word, internships. I feel like internships matter way more than GPA does. I feel like a lot of employers value experience over GPA nowadays. So if I were to tell you anything, just make sure you have internships. I recommend having more than one internship. 2 or more is like golden and it's really good. And I think that will definitely set you ahead. So if you're anything like me, I didn't think you could get an internship after your freshman year. I was like, what? It's way too soon. But no, it's never too soon to have an internship in college. Like after your freshman year, start looking. The sooner the better, trust me. Summer before college, how do I prepare academically for industrial engineering? Something that I did is, so you may not have your specific syllabus, but if you go on your school's website, you can see usually a class description of the classes that you're taking. I recommend to go into the classes that you're taking, look at the description on your school's website. You might be able to find old syllabuses or they might be different professors, but that's okay. What I did was that I would look at the syllabus and look at the lessons that we were going to be doing, and I just researched them. Like I just literally put them on Google and just looked them up a little bit. Like nothing crazy. Like you don't have to like teach yourself all the material. No, like I just looked through just to make sure like I was exposed to what I was going to be learning, and just so I didn't go in like completely blind into college. I think that helps a lot. Not necessarily knowing everything before you go in, but just knowing what to expect. What kind of jobs can industrial engineers do? So again, I love this question. Industrial engineers can do like any job, virtually any job. Industrial engineers have so many opportunities. They have so many paths. In terms of jobs, you can go into so many different industries. You can go into manufacturing, you can go into consulting, which is what I'm doing now. You can go into healthcare, you can go into supply chain. You just have so many different options. And if you think of something and you don't necessarily think industrial engineering applies to it, you may be surprised. There's a lot of different ways to market yourself to different jobs that you didn't even think you would be eligible for. You just gotta make sure to correlate the relevant topics to that industry or that job that you are looking for. What is the job outlook for industrial engineers? So when I did my research on this, it was around an 8%, and this was on BLS.gov, the Bureau of Labor Statistics. I also used to check that when I was in high school, but 8% is currently faster than average, which is good. But again, the beauty about industrial engineers is that you don't necessarily have to have the title industrial engineering. You can have another title, you can have a consultant title, you can have a operations supervisor title. So you don't have to limit yourself to just that. So 8% just specifically for industrial engineering title. But because IE is so versatile, it's more than that because you have so many other options you can go into. Should I get a master's in IE? This is just 100% up to you, up to the individual. You know, I'm not going to tell you like, yes, get a master, no, get a master. This is definitely case by case, depending on what you do, where you see your career going. But if you are thinking of getting a master's, you can message me and, you know, I can give you some advice on a case by case basis. How much physics or calculus is involved? So, generally for industrial engineers, you would have to take 2 physics, usually physics 1 and physics 2. Calculuses, you have to take all of them. So calc 1, calc 2, calc 3, calc 4. This question didn't ask it, but for chemistry, it's the same thing as physics. You typically have to take 2 chemistries. Another thing just to be careful of, a lot of schools do this. My school did this. They have chemistry classes and physics classes specifically just for engineers. So it's definitely more challenging. Any tips on schedule of courses? Yes, so some of you may not be familiar with this term, but schedule of courses is basically your schedule, the classes that you take in a certain semester. So my tips on that is, it depends on you, but I'm stronger in math, so I'm better at calculus than I am at the sciences. So for me, if I was taking calculus, I would add on 2 challenging engineering classes. And if I was taking, let's say, like statics or mechanics, I would only add on 1 challenging engineering class. In terms of credits, I did ROTC, so I did not want to take more than 17 credits first semester. Of course, I had to, but I generally try to keep it around 15, 16. But it might be different for you because ROTC took a lot of my time. So if you have a lot of free time and stuff, 18 might be more doable for you than it was for me, or 19 or even 20 might be more doable. It just depends on the classes that you have. And now last question for this series. So how much do industrial engineers make? So I'm gonna give you guys the entry level. Entry level industrial engineers tend to make from 55K to 65K. Again, because industrial engineering is so versatile, it depends on what field you go to and what position you land. So that's why the range could be a little bit more, a little bit wider than other engineering disciplines. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna be making a part 2 and a part 3 as well. Leave your questions down below and I will answer them in the next video. But I prefer DM me at my Aubrey P Videos Instagram page. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and take care, y'all. Bye.